My name is Marian Korda and I'm from Slovakia. I've started my first job here in Northern Ireland in January 2006. To leave your home country is never easy, but Irish people, my colleagues and friends here made relocation very easy. I must admit that Irish people are very friendly and their mentality is very close to ours. I'm working in a Craigavon area hospital, but having said that, system here is slightly different. Doctors here tend to travel to see their patients, so our ENT team is covering 4 different hospitals. Training here is very good. Colleagues and the system here is encouraging people to improve continuously. There are systems, there are schemes in place that provide you with funding to attend conferences and meetings. It's in trust's own interest to have trained and well-educated doctors. Initially, when you start in a different country, it takes a few weeks to learn and to get used to a different accent. But I wouldn't say that it's major issue, major problem. Make sure that when you decide to move from your home country to English-speaking country, that your English level is reasonable. People speak English. That's probably the main difference, but otherwise there are no major differences between living in Central Europe and here in Ireland. Ireland compared to UK mainland is probably cheaper to live in. Be prepared that cost of living here is roughly the same as in your home country. The salary will be probably different. And this is what makes biggest difference. You probably will find that you will live stress-free life. My free time activities are determined by Ireland, being Ireland surrounded by sea. My kids love north and west coast. When they were smaller, we used to surf quite a lot. Deep sea fishing is a new discovery that I highly recommend to everybody. There is quite a big cycling community in a hospital that I'm working, so road cycling would be another big thing that I do in my spare time. Irish people certainly know how to socialize and how to enjoy themselves. So social life is fine. I have to mention that in the last 10 years I never felt like a foreigner here. People are very friendly, very chatty. Definitely, it's a life-changing experience. If you decide to leave your home country, if you decide to move, make sure that you start with language. If you come with reasonable level of English, it makes life a lot easier. Make sure that your family members who are moving with you have some English as well, particularly children. Schools here are excellent. They are equipped for foreigners. There are people who are helping children with English as their second language. But if your child comes with English, if your child will speak English, it would be less stressful for them to relocate. You're entering completely different medical system. Before you move, make sure that you read a little bit about about differences. Make sure that you have a rough idea about how a system works. So my recommendation is come prepared, and you will make life a lot easier for yourselves. Start working on your GMC registration, because to get GMC registered is essential, and it might take up to 6 months. So first thing to do is to make a decision to move, and if you are convinced that you want to move, start with English and GMC registration.